I have seen hundreds of videos about learning AI, and you know what? Every single one says the same thing. First, understand what AI really is. Use this tool, master that tool. But nobody told me what the exact steps are, the complete course, the actual roadmap. And today, we are not talking about the rubbish stuff. We are going through the real, powerful, step by step roadmap to learn AI. And let me tell you this first, people are selling these exact courses for hundreds of dollars. Some charge 500, some charge 1,000, but we are going to explore it for free. So, if you are serious about learning AI the right way, let's get started. Step 1, the basics. Look, we have to start with the basic. Don't jump around until your fundamentals are clear. If you still lack knowledge about the basics, it becomes a weak foundation, and you are trying to build an empire on top of that. Think about it like this, you would never try to build a house starting from the roof, right? That is insane. You need a solid foundation first. The same applies to AI. I see so many people jumping straight into ChatGPT or trying to build complex models without understanding what's actually happening under the hood. And you know what happens? They get stuck, they get frustrated, and eventually they give up entirely. That's a weak foundation. We are building a strong one. So, what are the basics? Simple, just understand the real meaning behind these fancy words: AI, machine learning, neural network, general AI, agentic AI, LLMs. Then see how they actually work and what their top use cases are. Let me break this down for you. Artificial intelligence is basically teaching computers to think and make decisions like humans. Imagine you are teaching a child to recognize animals. You show them pictures, you explain the differences, and eventually they can identify a dog from a cat on their own. That is exactly what we are doing with AI, but with machines. Machine learning is a subset of AI where computers learn from experience without being explicitly programmed for every single scenario. It's like learning to ride a bike. Nobody can explain exactly how to balance, but through practice and experience, your brain figure it out. Machine learning works the same way, but with data. Neural networks are inspired by how our brain works, layer of interconnected neurons passing information. Think of it like a relay race where each runner passes the baton to the next. By the end, you get a result. Now for the new wave. Generative AI is the cool stuff you see everywhere nowadays. AI that creates a new content. It's like having an artist who studied millions of painting and now they can create original artwork in any style you want. LLMs, large language models, are AI system trained on massive amount of text. They understand and generate human-like language. ChatGPT is an LLM. It's like having someone who's read the entire internet and can now have a conversation with you about literally anything. Agentic AI take it even further. These are AI systems that can take actions, make decisions, and work autonomously to achieve goals. Think of the difference between a calculator, where you tell it exactly what to do, and a personal assistant, where you give it a goal and it figure it out all the step by itself. Now I know many people have heard these words before, but most of them don't actually know how they work or where we use them. It's sad but true. They throw around terms like neural network and transformers at parties to sound smart, but they can't explain what they actually means. Don't be that person. Spend a week or two really understanding these concepts, watch videos, read articles, draw diagrams, make it click in your head. Once you are done with that, move into step 2, Python, AI's main language. Now don't worry, you don't need to learn the entire Python language and become some expert developers. Just learn and understand the basic syntax. Here is something important. Python is to AI what a paintbrush is to a painter. It's your tool. And the beautiful things about Python is that it is designed to be readable and simple. If you can read English, you can read Python. Seriously, don't let it intimidate you. It looks complex on the surface, but it is actually simple and easy to learn. Python is literally the simplest coding language out there. Here is what you actually need to learn. Print, just displaying output on the screen, variables, containers for storing informations like boxes where you put stuff, if else statement, decision makers, if it is raining, take an umbrella, else wear sunglasses. That is literally how if else works in code. Loops, repetitive task. Imagine you have to send the same email to 100 people. You would not write it 100 times manually, right? You would write it once and loop through your contact list. That is exactly what loops do. Functions, reusable piece of code. Think of them like recipes. Once you write a recipe for chocolate cake, you don't need to rewrite it every time you want cake. You just follow the same recipe. Functions work the same way. List and dictionaries, organizing your data. And finally, numpy and pandas. These are your data manipulation superpowers. Think of them as Excel on steroids, faster, more powerful, and way more capable. Let me give you the simplest analogies. Variables are just boxes. You put stuff in them, label them, and use them later. That's it. Functions are recipes. You write it once, you use it forever. You don't rewrite the chocolate cake recipe every time, you just follow it. And here is a secret that nobody tells beginner. Professional developers Google stuff all the time. All the time, you don't need to memorize everything. What matters is understanding the logic and knowing what is possible. The syntax comes with practice. Spend about 2 weeks here. Code every single day, even if it is just for 30 minutes. Consistency beat intensity every single time. If you are finding this valuable so far, hit that like button. It genuinely helps more people discover this roadmap. Okay, let's keep going. Step 3, Machine Learning. This is where actual AI learning starts. Here you learn about algorithms that help machine predict things. You understand how machines learn from data. This is the moment where things get real. You stop being a spectator and become a player in the AI game. Here's the big picture. Machine learning is about finding patterns in data and using those patterns to make predictions. Imagine you are a detective looking at past crime data to predict where the next crime might happen. That is machine learning in action. You need to learn supervised learning versus unsupervised learning, linear regressions, classification, clustering. Supervised learning is like learning with a teacher. You show the machine examples with answers, label data, and it learns the pattern. Most AI today uses supervised learning. Unsupervised learning is like exploring without a teacher. You give the machine data without labels and let it find patterns on its own. It's like giving someone a pile of mixed fruits and asking them to organize everything without telling them what categories exist. The machine discovers patterns by itself. Now, here is something absolutely crucial. Overfitting. This is the number one mistake beginners make. Overfitting is like a student who memorizes answer instead of understanding concept. The model performs great on data it has already seen, the training data, but it fails miserably on new, unseen data. That is why we do something called a train test split. We hide some data from the model during training and use it later to see if the model can actually generalize or if it just memorized everything. It is like a practice test before the real exam. A student who memorizes, they fail the real test. A student who understands, they can solve any problem. This is one of the biggest challenges in machine learning, and understanding it early puts you ahead of 90% of beginners. Once you are done with that, move into step 4, deep learning, or neural networks. This is the advanced version of machine learning. It helps in building smarter AI models that understand images, sounds, and text. If machine learning is like learning basic math, deep learning is like learning calculus. It's more complex, more powerful, and honestly, way more exciting. This is where the magic happens, where computer can recognize your face, understand your voice, translate languages, and even drive cars. You will learn concepts like neural networks, layers, neurons, activation functions, CNNs, and transformers. Let me paint a picture for you. Imagine your brain processing information. When you see a cat, your eyes capture the image. Different parts of your brain process different features, edges, shapes, colors, patterns, and eventually your brain says, "That's a cat." Neural network work exactly the same way. Layers of artificial neurons processing information step by step. The first layer detects simple edges and lines. The next layer combines these into shapes. The next recognizes parts like ears and whiskers. And the final layer says cat. Here's how a neural network actually learns 5 steps. Step 1, input. You show the network data. Step 2, forward pass. The network makes a prediction. Step 3, calculate error. How wrong was it? Step 4, back propagation. The network adjusts its internal pattern to do better next time. Step 5, repeat. You do this thousands, sometimes millions of times until the model gets good. Think of it like an archer shooting arrows at a target. After each shot, someone tells them you are too far left or too high and they adjust. Back propagations work exactly the same way. The network makes a prediction, measures how wrong it was, and adjusts. The architecture behind ChatGPT and most modern language models, that is called a transformer. It is revolutionary because it can pay attention to different parts of the input simultaneously. When you read the sentence, the animal did not cross the street because it was too tired, your brain automatically knows it refers to the animal. Transformers can understand these relationships too through something called the attention mechanism. When you are done with that, move into step 5, projects. Yes, you heard that right. This step is absolutely crucial. This is where you actually build AI, even simple ones. Let me tell you something that most courses won't tell you. All the theory in the world means nothing if you can't build something real. Projects are where learning becomes a skill. It is the difference between knowing how to play guitar chords and actually performing a song in front of people. Here is what you can build: a cat versus dog image classifier, a voice to text model, a sentiment checker that detects positive or negative emotions, a fake news detector, a personal recommendation system. Here is what projects teach you that courses never can: problem solving under constraints. Real data is messy. Models don't work the first time. You will spend hours debugging why your accuracy is stuck at 60%. You learn to clean the data, handle missing values, deal with imbalanced data sets, tune hyperparameters, and most importantly, you will learn persistence. Pro tip: documents your projects. Write about what you built, what challenges you faced, how you solved them. Create a GitHub repository. This becomes your portfolio, your proof that you don't just consume content, you create solutions. Okay, here comes step 6. Today's AI wave, Gen AI tools and LLMs. Here you connect your knowledge to modern generative AI. You learn to create content using models and tools like ChatGPT for text generations, Midjourney for AI images, Runway for AI videos, and 11 Labs for AI voices. This is where you join the present, the cutting edge, the stuff that's changing the world right now as we speak. Everything we have learned so far, it all culminates here. Think about it, just 3 years ago, AI could recognize cats in images. Today, AI can create entire images, videos, music, and conversation from scratch. We have moved from AI that understands to AI that creates. You will learn prompt engineering, the art of talking to AI. The same model can give you garbage or genius depending on how you ask. It is like the difference between asking someone, tell me about history, versus explain the fall of the Roman Empire like I'm curious, 10 years old, focusing on the economic factors and using modern examples. The specificity, context, and structure of your prompt determines the quality of the output. Use APIs to build small apps, chatbot, PDF question and answer bots, content generators. This is where you become an AI builder, not just an AI user. Then the final step, step 7, specialize in a niche and build your portfolio. Instead of trying to learn everything and master it all, pick one track and become an expert. Here is the hard truth. In today's world, being a jack of all trades make you master of none. The AI field is vast. You cannot be equally good at computer vision, natural language processing, reinforcement learning, robotics, and generative AI. It is just not humanly possible. And you know what? You don't need to be. Specialization in your competitive advantage. It is your moat. It is what makes you valuable and irreplaceable. Choose one. AI engineers or ML engineer. Building and deploying AI system. Data scientists combining statistics, business understanding, and machine learning. Gen AI expert working with the LLMs and AI agent at the cutting edge. Do whatever align with your nature, your interest, your hobbies. It will boost your confidence and make you irreplaceable. Build a portfolio that showcases your specialization. Share your work on GitHub. Write about it. This becomes your proof. Okay, so now you have a complete, powerful roadmap. 7 steps to follow, one by one. And I bet you will understand more than 90% of people out there. AI is not complicated. It just requires a clear roadmap. To be honest, I'm learning AI the same way I just told you. And trust me, it is effective, efficient, and give you a clear direction toward the world's most powerful technology. Here is what most people don't tell you. This journey takes time. It is not a 30-day challenge or a weekend boot camp. It is a month of consistent effort. Some days you will feel like a genius when your model finally works. Other days you will want to throw your laptop out the window because nothing makes sense. Both are normal. Both are part of the journey. The difference between people who the difference between people who make it and people who quit. Consistency, not talent, not genius. Just showing up every single day, even when it is hard, even when progress feels slow. AI is the future, but more importantly, it is the present. It is transforming every industry: healthcare, finance, entertainment, education, transportation, agriculture. And we are still in the early innings. The opportunities today are unprecedented, but they won't last forever. So take this roadmap, customize it to your situation, and start walking. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait until you feel ready. Start messy, start imperfect, start today. Hit like if you got any help at all. Subscribe to get more simple breakdowns, roadmaps, and blueprints on similar topics. And share this with someone who's also learning AI with you. Stay sharp, stay safe.